The New York Jets yesterday, and I can see in real time which stories get the most traffic. Our most traffic story yesterday by far was something we wrote about Aaron Rodgers having some difficulties throwing the ball in practice. He had 7 straight incompletions at one point. His numbers were not good, interceptions, just frustrated. This I didn't see yesterday when Rich Cimini posted it on Twitter. There's so much stuff, or whatever Twitter's called now. There's so much stuff that comes through, it's hard to keep up with it. Cimini said after releasing a ball that was intercepted, Aaron Rodgers clutches his left calf. He's limping around, but he stays in for the next play. This was his good calf. He injured the right one in OTAs. And remember, he injured that calf muscle in OTAs during that weird, funky warm-up they do with medicine balls and sleds. But that's all we ever saw of it. That's all we ever heard of it. So, maybe it was a quick little thing. Maybe he fought through it. I don't know. But anytime you're talking about Aaron Rodgers, 39 years old, calf, and we talked at the time that he suffered the injury, your body's, even if you can still run around like you used to, your body is aging, and those soft tissues are going to potentially become strained more easily than they once did. It's something to keep an eye on. And I'll be curious to see what comes out today and tomorrow about Aaron Rodgers, just because of that one tweet, because it happened and that was it, and no further discussion, no further comment. Like, it's just with Rodgers, with another quarterback, maybe you wouldn't be concerned. With Rodgers, it's kind of like you hold your breath a little bit and wait and see what comes next.
Well, yeah, it's happened once already. He's of the age, like we talked about, where that's the old man injury in an NFL locker room. It's always was that guy that had that injury in my career. It was always the guy that was in the mid-30s, late 30s, and, oh, man, he took the wrong step, and now he pulled the calf muscle. So you always worry about that. It takes a long time for it to heal. And then, the other aspect, this has been a reoccurring thing through Rodgers' career. Calf strains, calf pulls. I mean, this was a thing 8 years ago and 9 years ago. He's consistently had to deal with this throughout his career. So I think that's where it's like a little bit of a double whammy there to say, ooh, watch out for it. As far as the getting frustrated at practice thing, I'm not shocked by that. That Jets defense and defenses are ahead of the offenses right now anyways in training camp. But damn, that Jets defense it's for real. They're going to make, I don't give a damn what offense comes into town. They're going to, if you have to practice against them enough days in a row, they're going to have some days where they're going to make you look real average. And I'm not shocked to hear 7 straight completions or 7 for 20 during a period like that. I actually like to hear it. It means they're not scripting for success and going, oh, hey, defense, play this play so Rodgers can look good and we can get fake confidence in the offense and all that. So, they're battling out there, and that's, I think, a good thing for that football team.
It's all about getting guys ready. I remember back in 2016 when the big story during NFL training camp was Marcus Mariota has gone through X practices now without throwing an interception. And the informed reaction to that is, well, why is that happening? Like, who cares? This is the time to throw interceptions. And Rodgers was one of the ones who said at the time, I get to see what the limits are of how I can trust my receivers, where I can put the ball. I'd rather throw interceptions now than later. I'm paraphrasing, but that was one of the pushbacks to, or pushes back to this idea that Mariota, I don't know. What is the plural of pushback? I don't know. Obviously. but when Marcus Mariota's not throwing interceptions and Shefty's tweeting about it breathlessly every day, I mean, people are like, what the hell? Who cares?
Right.
Like, it's stupid.
Right.
It's a stupid stat. It's better to do what needs to be done to make the team better.
Agreed. And, being aggressive in practice and, like we've talked about with other quarterbacks, knowing how far you can push the envelope and what you can get away with, that is part of practice. You know me. Yeah, you're ultra conservative in practice, right? Well, the game ain't going to be worth a damn then either. It won't be. You didn't practice throwing some of these throws that are going to be, into tight windows with people around you that are going to be needed to be done to win an NFL football game. So that's where, that gets really good. And I can speak to experience, too, as far as practice being hard, right? I had Gruden was a little bit of a scripter of practice, and we at times I think came off the practice field thinking we were better on offense than we really were. We're going, oh damn, we were 24-25, blah blah blah, But then you realize, later that day that the defense is like, wait, we would never play that, against you if you guys were in that formation and do that. And then I was on other teams like the Tennessee Titans or even working with the New England Patriots, Mike, where you'd have days and you'd go, damn. Tom Brady's the man right now, and he's barely 50% in practice, right? Made it tough as hell, but then the game would start, and he'd be 28 of 32 for, 345 yards, and you'd go, damn, good thing they made practice tough on him because the game seems easier than practice.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.